Hey budget nerds, today we have a video I'm pretty excited about. We'll take a slight departure from networking and our usual content and review this baby. This is the Vankyo Leisure 3 Portable Projector. Vankyo sent this unit over for review, and in the realm of projectors, this one is pretty budget friendly. Will it fit the bill? Will it please the children? Will it repair your broken nerd street cred? Well, let's see. Clocking in at a cool $80, at the time of this video at least, it definitely has an attractive price tag. There are few cheaper, but let's see if this one will stand out. First, the box. So it supports HDMI and VGA, supports HD and full HD they claim. You can connect it to your TV or PC. Nothing on the side. And nothing on that side. Okay, and the back is the same. Alright, let's open it up and see what we get. You are greeted with a bag. Everything is inside the bag. The bag looks pretty nice. It feels good. Opening it up, you find a user's manual, a card with info for help or feedback, a quick start guide, an HDMI cable that seems to be pretty good quality, and the power cable. The power brick is inside the unit, which is pretty nice. You also get a composite cable, a VGA cable, a remote, which looks nice. And in here is the projector itself. It feels very sturdy and also looks nice. It's a bit smaller than I thought it would be, but that's not a bad thing. Over here is the power plug. Nothing on the back, and on the side you get the following ports. An 1/8" audio jack for headphones or for connecting a separate audio system. An AV port that will let you connect a composite source, TF or micro SD card reader slot to play files from, an HDMI port of course, a USB port, and a VGA port. Decent options if you ask me. On the lower left, you can see the vent and the heatsink inside the unit for dissipating heat. On the front you have this rubber cover to protect the lens, and on the top you have two rotating knobs or sliders to control the focus and the keystone. It only has vertical keystone, and not horizontal. You also have control buttons. Let's pull this protective cover off to see them better. Yes, I know, they're upside down. Ah yes, that is better. We have a power button, back button, directional arrows for selecting stuff, an OK button, menu button, and a square with a line through it button, which I discovered later is the input or source selection button. It also has a thing you can unscrew to prop it up. Just don't unscrew it too far or it will fall out. So, pretty good kit if you ask me. Vankyo also sent over this portable projector screen. It too came in a box. The box also has words on it. So there is a 100-inch and a 120-inch option for screen size. I was sent the 100-inch option. It's made of polyester and spandex, so, with my trusty knife, let's open this thing. Inside this bag is the foldable screen, which looks to be resistant to creasing, folding. You get some sticky hooks to set it up with. They are very sticky, but the double-sided tape will only be good for a few uses, and you'll have to get yourself some more. At a later point in the video, you can see this screen set up. Well, let's hook up the projector. First, plug in the power, hook up the HDMI cable to your computer, and then the projector. If your computer has a VGA port instead, use the provided VGA cable. Press the power button to fire it on. Oh, and don't forget to take off the cover. I could tell the room needed to be a bit dimmer, so I tried it again later in the evening. It looked nice, and if the room was dark enough, it was easy to see. The closer to the wall you are, the brighter the projection will be as well. For this, I was playing a movie off of a micro SD card. This thing will play a decent number of file types, including MPEG-1, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, RM, RMVB, MOV, MJPEG, DivX, VOB, and MKV. Impressive. It will also play music off the SD card. Supported formats include WMA, MP3, M4A or AAC, APE, never heard of that one. FLAC, I guess is how you say it, and WAVE, also a very comprehensive list. For pictures, which you can see here playing from the SD card, it supports JPEG, bitmap, and PNG. Not a huge list, but should cover the basics. It will do a slideshow with some fun transitions, although some are a bit choppy, but overall a really good feature. It also says it supports text files, so that's interesting. The built-in speakers won't blow your mind, but for most everything other than serious movie watching, they totally work and did get pretty loud. The included remote is a really nice touch and works just fine as long as you have the right angle at the projector. The fan was certainly noticeable, but wasn't bad, and once the audio kicks in, you won't notice it all. It claims to have a viewing distance of 1.16 meters to 5 meters, giving you a projected screen size of 37 inches to 150 inches, respectively. Get it out of that range, and you won't be able to focus the image. You're not going to be able to take this to a gym or auditorium. It's best suited for home use, in a normal-sized family room or bedroom. If you have it at an angle, it does have keystone adjustment, but if you adjust it too far, the bottom or the top of the image will start to get blurry. You want to make sure your angle isn't too steep. I found the keystone to not be super versatile. We watched a few TV shows, my son played some Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we watched a full movie, and they liked it. It's a fun little unit and works well. So, a great value, good file support, comes with good cables, lots of options. The carrying case is a nice bonus. The screen is neat, and it helps a little bit, but it's optional. So then this projector is a perfect budget option with no flaws. Or is it? Well, there is one small problem, in my opinion. You see, it's the resolution this thing projects. It's not a high resolution. The individual pixels are pretty easy to see, and you don't have to get too close to see them. You can easily see what is called the screen door effect. One might say, budget nerd, what are you talking about? Have you gone mad? The projector supports 1080p, it says right on the box. How could you not be okay with that? Ah yes, but wait, let's have a look in the manual. Supported resolution, 480, 720, and 1080. These make reference to the vertical number of pixels on an image. This claim of 1080p support is a bit misleading. The spec that really matters here is what is called the native resolution. The native resolution is the resolution of the image the projector projects. Doesn't make sense? Let me translate. This projector will accept a 480p, 720p, or a 1080p picture, but the projector will downgrade that image to a 480p image and display it that way. That's all it can do. It can't display a 1080 image or picture. People could say, well, at least it's a super sampled 480p image. And yes, that might be the case. You would be getting a very clear and accurate 480p image, but it's still a 480 image nonetheless. For a projector that's in this price range, it's not too bad, honestly. But the marketing for this projector does seem to lead you to believe that it will project a 1080p image. And that is not the case. To be fair, they do tell you it's not good for PowerPoint or for projecting text. But unless you know what native resolution means, that's the only vague disclaimer they get. And when you hook up your computer to the projector, even when your computer is not giving a 1080p image, the projector still says it's a 1080p image. A bit misleading. Vankyo could be a bit more transparent with what is going on here. The sad reality, though, is I'm sure there are lots of brands doing this same thing. Well, what does all this mean? If you want to show PowerPoints, type up a document, or do anything that would require a higher resolution or finer detail, this projector won't cut it. However, if you want to show pictures, watch videos, or use it for any sort of home entertainment, it does that well. Just know your use case. If you don't need the higher resolution, then I would recommend this projector. It's a great bang for your buck. If you're pixel crazy and want more detail or an actual 1080p image, then you'll want to grab a different one. Vankyo does offer another model, the Leisure 510, that has a native resolution of 1280 by 768, which is HD. I'd be happy to give that one a whirl if I can get my hands on one. So in the end, this projector is nice, and for the price, a great option. I wish its resolution was a bit higher, and if it wasn't for the slightly misleading 1080p claim, it would be close to perfect. Let me know in the comments what you think of the video and this projector, or budget-friendly projectors like this one. Are there other good budget projectors out there that I should know of? Let me know. Thanks for watching.